Life for Mind presents. Ever wondered if someone secretly dislikes you? It's a provocative question, isn't it? We're all social creatures, and as such, we're inherently tuned into the subtle cues and behaviors of those around us. But sometimes, these signals can be hard to decipher. Understanding these nonverbal cues can be crucial in navigating our daily interactions. So, how can we tell if someone might not be as fond of us as we thought? Stay tuned as we explore 15 clues that might reveal someone's hidden feelings towards you. First, let's dive into the subtleties of body language. As we venture into this, we'll start uncovering the first 3 clues that someone might not like you in secret, all rooted in the language of the body, a realm that often speaks louder than words. Our first clue lies in the eyes. Avoidance of eye contact can be a significant indicator of discomfort or dislike. Think about it. When we're with people we enjoy, our eyes naturally meet theirs in a dance of mutual understanding. But when someone persistently avoids making eye contact, it's as if they're avoiding an intimate connection, creating a subtle barrier that keeps you at arm's length. Moving on to the second clue, we delve into the realm of closed body language. This might manifest as crossed arms, a hunched posture, or turning the body away. Imagine walking into a room, and as you approach someone, they subtly shift their body away from you. Or perhaps you're engaged in conversation, but they maintain a defensive posture with arms crossed tightly. These gestures, although slight, can be indicative of a hidden discomfort, a nonverbal cue that they might be keeping their feelings of dislike under wraps. Our third clue is the lack of physical touch. Touch is a universal language of connection and comfort. Whether it's a pat on the back, a friendly nudge, or a comforting hand on the shoulder, these are all forms of communication that convey warmth and acceptance. When these are absent, it could be a sign that someone is not comfortable with you, or worse, they might not like you. These physical signs can be subtle, but they're often a clear indication of discomfort or dislike. As we continue to peel back the layers of this fascinating topic, keep in mind that body language is just one piece of the puzzle. There are many facets to human interaction, and each clue we reveal brings us one step closer to understanding the intricate dynamics of human relationships. Moving on, let's examine how verbal cues can reveal someone's true feelings. First up, we have short responses. When someone is genuinely interested in what you have to say, they'll usually engage with you in a meaningful way. This usually means providing more than just one-word answers. If the person you're talking to seems to be giving you minimal responses, they might be subtly indicating that they're not really interested in the conversation or perhaps in you. Yes, no, maybe, I guess. These are the kind of short responses that could be a sign. The second clue is interruption. It's common courtesy to allow someone to finish their thoughts before chiming in. However, if someone frequently interrupts you, it could be a sign that they're not valuing your input, or they're not interested in hearing what you have to say. Constant interruption is not just impolite, it's a clear sign of disrespect. It could indicate that the person does not like you or, at the very least, does not value your opinion. The third clue is a lack of interest in your stories or experiences. If someone likes you, they'll typically show curiosity about your life. They'll ask questions, seek details, and show enthusiasm when you share personal stories or experiences. On the other hand, if they seem uninterested or dismissive, it might be a sign they don't really like you. If they never ask about your day, don't remember details you've shared, or don't show any curiosity about your life, it's a strong signal they might not be your biggest fan. In essence, communication goes beyond just words. It's about respect, attention, and genuine interest. If someone consistently provides short responses, interrupts you, or shows no interest in your stories, they could be subtly communicating their dislike. But keep in mind, these are just clues, not definitive proof. Remember, words can speak volumes, but so can the lack of them. Now, let's delve into the realm of social interactions. When it comes to understanding whether someone secretly doesn't like you, the social sphere can be a treasure trove of cues. Let's explore the next 3 clues. Clue number 7, exclusion from social events. If you've ever found yourself scratching your head wondering why you weren't invited to a gathering when everyone else in your circle was, it might not be an oversight. It could be a sign that there's someone in the group who doesn't hold you in high regard. This exclusion can be subtle or blatant, but it's usually consistent. If it's a one-time thing, it might just be a simple mistake. However, if it's a pattern, it's likely not a coincidence. Next we move on to the 8th clue. Consistently being the last one to know. Information is a powerful social tool. When you're continually the last one in the loop about plans, decisions, or news, it's a red flag. This could indicate that someone in your circle is intentionally keeping you out of the loop. It's as if there's an invisible barrier preventing information from reaching you promptly. Again, if this happens once or twice, it might be nothing. But a pattern of being the last to know is a clear sign of a deeper issue. Finally, the 9th clue, lack of reciprocation. Relationships are built on mutual exchange. If you find that you're always the one reaching out, making plans, or putting in effort, and the other person rarely, if ever, reciprocates, it's a strong indication that they might not like you in secret. Lack of reciprocation can manifest in many ways, from not returning calls or texts to declining invitations without suggesting an alternative. Social dynamics can be complex, but these signs often indicate underlying issues. So, pay attention to these subtle cues. They might just help you uncover someone's hidden feelings. As we examine the next set of clues, remember that understanding these signs is not about fostering paranoia, but about promoting healthier, more open, and more honest relationships. Next, let's look at how actions can reflect someone's feelings. Delving into the 10th clue, we find ourselves looking at a lack of support. When someone secretly harbors negative feelings towards you, they might not be there for you when you need them the most. They might seem aloof or uninterested in your achievements or struggles. They might not celebrate your wins or empathize with your losses. A lack of support can manifest in many ways, but the underlying theme is always the same: a lack of interest in your well-being. Moving on to the 11th clue, we encounter avoidance. A person who doesn't like you might avoid spending time with you. They may cancel plans, show up late, or leave early. They might choose to interact with others when you're around, intentionally keeping their distance. Avoidance can be subtle, yet it's a strong indicator of someone's feelings towards you. And now, let's discuss our 12th clue, which is consistent criticism. This is a clear sign that someone might not like you in secret. When a person constantly criticizes you, belittles your achievements, or points out your flaws more often than necessary, it might be because they harbor negative feelings towards you. Constructive criticism is healthy, but when it becomes constant and unnecessary, it can be a sign of underlying dislike. Remember, however, that these are just clues. They are not definitive proof that someone doesn't like you. People are complex, and their actions can be influenced by a variety of factors. It's important not to jump to conclusions based on these clues alone. Actions indeed speak louder than words, and these behaviors can be a major red flag. Each of these clues, a lack of support, avoidance, and consistent criticism, can be indicative of someone's hidden feelings. As we delve deeper into our exploration of these signs, remember to approach each clue with an open mind and a willingness to understand the complexity of human behavior. Lastly, we'll explore how someone's overall attitude can be a clue. Let's start with constant negativity. If you notice that someone is frequently negative or critical towards you, it could be a sign that they're not your biggest fan. This negativity might manifest itself in sarcastic comments, constant criticism, or simply a lack of positive feedback. Next, we have lack of empathy. This one can be a bit tricky to spot, but if someone often seems unresponsive or indifferent to your feelings and experiences, it could be a sign that they don't particularly like you. Empathy is a key component of any healthy relationship, so its absence can be quite telling. Lastly, an unwillingness to spend time with you can be a major red flag. If someone constantly makes excuses to avoid hanging out with you, or seems uncomfortable when they're around you, it might be a sign that they're not too keen on your company. These attitudes can often reveal someone's true feelings, even if they're trying to hide them. To sum up, it's crucial to pay attention to these 15 clues. From subtle avoidance to overcompensation in conversation, from lack of eye contact to minimal engagement in your success, and from constant criticism to the absence of warmth in their tone. These signals may indicate that someone might not hold you in high regard secretly. Remember, understanding these signs can help improve your relationships and navigate social situations more effectively. Thanks for watching.